Hi loves, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Nina and today I wanted to do a quick general reading for whoever this resonates with. It's just like a message for whoever, comes across this video or whatever. If it resonates with you, awesome. If it doesn't, that's fine. This is just kind of like the general energies that came through for me today. So I wanted to do a reading on it. So yeah, I already went ahead and pulled the cards. I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. I pulled the Three of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles reversed, the Eight of Pentacles reversed, the Devil reversed. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Capricorn, or maybe you are a Capricorn. We have the Four of Swords, we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. So a lot of pentacles, a lot of focus on stability, security, comfortability, familiarity, status, career, that sort of stuff. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands reversed. So this could be your energy. Maybe you are feeling burnt out. Or maybe some of you are feeling really insecure. Maybe you haven't really been feeling confident within yourselves. Maybe you haven't really been feeling yourself lately, with everything going on. Maybe you just haven't really had the motivation or even the time to really, for example, do your makeup or take better care of like your hair, or to do more with your hair than you have been lately. Or pay more attention to like beauty or accessories or anything along those lines, in terms of like aesthetic, right? Maybe you haven't really been having the time or motivation even to just like sit down and do your makeup, or sit down and do your hair, or put on some cute clothes or cute jewelry, even if you're not really going out anywhere. So maybe that is what the Queen of Wands reversed signifies, just like a sense of insecurity, or just like feeling burnt out either due to work or whatever the case may be. Maybe some of you are feeling insecure within a friend group, because I do have the Three of Cups here. So maybe some of you are feeling insecure or dissatisfied within a friend group. It seems as though whatever friend group this is, or whatever social dynamic this is, it doesn't seem as though it's very emotionally fulfilling or satisfying, because we have the Devil reversed right under the Three of Cups. And usually the Devil to me talks about something that provides a physical pleasure, something that is instantly gratifying, but it's not necessarily something that is satisfying or fulfilling in the long run. So it seems that some of you may be in a sort of dynamic, whether it's romantic or platonic, maybe it's like a casual hookup, right? Where you might not just be all that emotionally satisfied or fulfilled. With the Ten of Pentacles reversed, this reads as kind of like being fake or inauthentic. Maybe the friend group, or whatever group this is, whatever friendship thing or relationship thing this is, maybe this is just really fake or inauthentic. Maybe someone is being inauthentic, or maybe you are being inauthentic towards yourself when it comes to this dynamic. Maybe these are people that you wouldn't normally hang out with or wouldn't really hook up with. Maybe they're just not really your type. Maybe they're really superficial people and you're just not really the superficial type. And maybe you're someone who is a little bit more of a deeper thinker. Maybe you're someone who is a little bit more of a truth seeker, I guess you could say. Or just someone who doesn't necessarily live life in a very physical, materialistic way. And that isn't to say that that is wrong. Like, it's not wrong to live materialistically or superficially. Like, if that's what you want to do, fine. But, everyone has their cup of tea. And it seems as though this friendship group or this dynamic just might not be, or that's like community in general, just might not be the thing for you. It might not be your cup of tea. For some reason, sorority comes to mind, or like a fraternity. If you're a part of that, it kind of feels like it's not really what you wanted. It's not what you signed up for. Like, this isn't what you were expecting. And there's a feeling of like feeling underappreciated, because we do have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So this is someone who feels unappreciated, who feels undervalued. Maybe this is like a work thing. Maybe like you're part of a staff and you feel like you're just underappreciated. Maybe you feel like you put in a lot of work and effort into this job and you don't feel like you are really being acknowledged or recognized for all of the work that you put in, for all of the quality work that you invest into this thing, right? Or maybe you're just not, maybe you feel that you're not appreciated, or maybe you even feel like you're criticized for your efforts within a friendship. And maybe for some reason these people take it the wrong way, or maybe it's just like for some reason they find a reason to nitpick or to basically put you down in some way. They find a reason to basically invalidate all that you're doing within this group or within this friendship or community, or whatever the case may be, right? Maybe they find a way to nitpick at you, or to find reasons to criticize, or find things about you to criticize, whatever it might be. And maybe that's something that is kind of really discouraging about you. Or it's not discouraging about you, but it's discouraging to you, I guess you could say. And so with this Four of Swords and this Four of Cups, it seems as though you might already know that you need to do this. You might already know that you need to disconnect or disengage from these people or this community or this group, whatever it is, because part of you may already know that it doesn't serve you, that is very inauthentic to your heart and inauthentic to your purpose and your path. But it seems that you might have a little bit of trouble with that because it is instantly gratifying, or they give you enough positive feedback to keep you around. It's almost like one of those things where it's like, for the most part, they give you like negative feedback, or they're always criticizing you or like nitpicking you, but they give you just enough like almost incentive to keep you around and to make you feel like you are part of the group. For some reason, this kind of reads as like Mean Girls. With this Three of Cups, this really feels like mean girly. Like trying to fit in with the popular crowd, trying to fit in with like the it group, trying to fit in with some sort of clique. But you might have quickly learned that this group just isn't for you. This clique it just isn't for you, because you might share very different values. Like you just might have completely different values from these people. Maybe these people are really superficial or materialistic, or maybe they're just really fucking bitchy, or maybe they just have different morals, values, philosophies, or just like ways of thinking from you that are just vastly different. And it's almost like something that you can't really ignore. But it seems like you've been trying to ignore it because maybe they give you a sense of validation, or they make you feel good sometimes, or, you know, it's validating to be accepted by the it group or whatever it is, right? And so it seems with the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups that there's a necessity to like disengage or to put yourself at a distance and to kind of look at the situation objectively and to see why you choose to remain within this dynamic and what is the ultimate end goal here. What are you ultimately trying to gain here? What are you ultimately trying to win? What are you trying to prove to yourself or to others? What is the whole purpose of all of this? And that alone might already be really helpful for you, whoever this might resonate with. And it really feels like there's a need to just like reevaluate things. Just reevaluate the reason behind what you're doing. What is the intention behind being friends with these people, or being associated with these people, or continuing to work with these people, especially if you are feeling undervalued or underappreciated, and especially if there is a sense of inauthenticity here, or just people being fake with the Ten of Pentacles reversed and the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, which reads as like needing to separate from the group and not necessarily isolate yourself, but it's almost as though this is saying that you would flourish if you would just allow yourself to be alone and be independent, because it seems as though there might be a little bit of like codependency upon this group, or a feeling of like, no, I need to be accepted by this group, or I need to be accepted by these people or by this community in order to be fulfilled. And the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles are saying there's more opportunity outside of this. There's so much more opportunity outside of trying to please these people, trying to make them happy, trying to impress them, because the Eight of Pentacles reversed is literally talking about someone who is trying to impress others. and doing something that doesn't even make them happy. It's literally doing something to impress others, to make others happy, to please others. It's people pleasing. And so it's very inauthentic to you is what it seems like. And so you would flourish a lot more, and you would have a lot more opportunities come your way by being independent and by being on your own and venturing off and doing your own thing. And I feel as though these people or this community or whatever this is, whatever this Three of Cups is to you, maybe this Three of Cups is literally a habit of partying a lot, or maybe it's a habit of taking like a lot of, not taking, of using like a lot of substances or drinking a lot of substances or whatever the case may be, right? Maybe like that's what it is, right? Because sometimes the Three of Cups can talk about like too much partying or like overindulgence in something. So maybe that's that. But it's saying like once you separate yourself from that, you will begin to flourish. And it seems that this has been delaying your growth a lot. And it's almost like these people or this community or whatever this is, like they might see your potential and maybe they're keeping you around because they want to keep you at a, what's the word? Not subliminal, at a subservient level. Like they want to keep you under them is kind of what it feels like. They want to make sure that they are able to maintain control over you for as long as they can. And it's almost like they feel intimidated by you because they see something within you that you probably don't see within yourself. And like, right, Queen of Wands reversed, like they see something within you that you do not see within yourself. This is like untapped potential, because usually the Queen of Wands is someone very confident, someone very bold, extroverted, like center of attention, very beautiful businesswoman, wonderful businesswoman, entrepreneur, so sort of person, like someone who's really innovative and like not afraid to take risks. But the card is reversed, so it's like this energy, this potential, it hasn't been tapped into yet. And I feel like you don't see what others see in you. And so these bitches, oh my so these people, like they don't want to see you succeed is what it feels like. And so they want to keep you in that subservient level. Like they want to keep you as a puppet so that they can feel superior, because they know that like they are inferior. Like they know that they limit themselves. And so by limiting you, they feel better about themselves. And it seems like with this Knight of Pentacles reversed, this is kind of saying how you need to think more about your long-term goals and where you want to be in the long term, rather than like what makes you feel physically good right now in this very moment. Okay, like I feel like some of you need to have more of like a long-term goal or a long-term sight as to what you want to do, where you want to be, who you want to be, and that sort of thing. And to start really like focusing on like your financial independence perhaps, or your emotional independence, or whatever it is that just makes you happy, whatever it is that pleases you, or whatever it is that fulfills you and like, you know, fulfills whatever path that you want to follow. With the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups, it really feels like there needs to be a sense of disengagement. And it feels like once you start stepping into this energy and disengaging from this Three of Cups energy, once you just start disengaging from that and literally doing your own thing and building confidence within yourself and building a stronger sense of self-worth, and like building a stronger sense of like, I deserve this, I deserve to be successful, I deserve to prosper, I deserve this, I deserve that, yada, yada, yada. I feel that they'll see that and they'll try to make offers to you, be like, oh my God, hey, like, how are you? I miss you so much. No, 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 no. You know, trying to like basically kiss your ass with this Four of Cups. That's kind of what it seems like. But it's like, if and when they end up doing that, don't even pay attention to them. Don't give them the time of day, because you're so focused. And if you were to basically be open to these offers and accept these offers, that brings you out of focus. That's why we have all of these cups accumulating, because you're so focused in your own meditation and you are so aligned in your path and in your purpose and in, you know, basically like getting your bag. So ignore them, ignore these bitches, ignore these whores. Like, don't give them your time of day. And I'm saying whores very loosely. I'm not like I'm just saying it as a figure of speech. I'm not shaming anyone. But that's what this is saying, okay? So this is definitely a time for you, whoever this is, whoever you are, this is a time for you to focus on your own goals, focus on what you want, rather than seeking for validation outside of yourself, okay? This is definitely a time to really start planning your future, start strategizing, create some sort of like timetable. Obviously, like, don't be super rigid with it, okay? Don't be super like Virgo about it and be like, okay, within 2.5 years, I have to have X, Y, and Z amount of accomplishments, and I have to be famous and this and this and this. Don't place too much pressure on yourself, okay? Create like a general idea as to where you want to be and work towards that, okay? So yeah, that's what I really would have. That's what I have for you. A big message as well is like learning to focus on building your confidence, building a stronger sense of belief within yourself, okay? Again, maybe meditation might really be helpful to you, especially with the Four of Cups. Meditation might really be helpful to you. There's also like, if you are just really stuck in this mindset of like being super insecure and not believing in yourself and seeking external validation within other people or like outside of you, I personally would recommend this book. I'm in the middle of reading it right now. I'm like halfway through. It's called Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza. I'm reading this book right now. It has been really life-changing. If I'm going to be completely honest with you, it's helped me a lot. Journaling might also help you along your journey of healing, but also just reflecting in general and introspecting and finding ways to empower yourself every single day and create a sort of routine that is structured around empowering you, okay? So keep that in mind. Maybe you can do some guided meditations or just, you know, silent meditations or walking meditations or going out in nature, journaling, doing yoga, doing things that you feel empower you. Maybe it's dancing, maybe it's something really creative like drawing or artistry or whatever it is, right? Start doing things that you want to do rather than doing things that you think might impress other people or that you think might please other people. Fuck these other people, okay? Start doing you and get the ball rolling, okay? Get the ball rolling. So that's what I have, okay? I hope this resonates for whoever this was meant for. I love you, and I'll talk to you later. If you want to find me on social media, you can do so on Twitter and Instagram at Sinfulpluto. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at sinfulpluto.com. And I think that's it. So yeah, bye.